Obamacare being looked at today by the Supreme Court. The focus will be over whether it's legal to give out subsidies in 34 states where the federal government established and runs the insurance exchanges. 4 words buried in that law say financial aid is available through exchanges established by the states. ABC's Karen Travers has more.
President Obama's health care law was back in front of the Supreme Court. The Affordable Care Act, signed into law in 2010, says the federal government can give subsidies to help millions of Americans afford coverage that's bought through, quote, an exchange established by the state. And that simple phrase in a 1,000-page law is at the heart of today's arguments. The plaintiffs in the case are conservative activists.
This was not inartful language. They intentionally set this up to try to get the states to set these exchanges up.
But 34 states didn't set one up. Instead, they rely on the federal marketplace. So the question now is, are the federal subsidies illegal in more than 2/3 of the country?
The government says Congress obviously wouldn't have doomed to failure this hugely significant piece of legislation.
The implications of this decision could be far-reaching. One study found that 9 million people could lose their insurance coverage if the court rules against the subsidies.
This is about real people. This is about putting patients over politics. Don't take my care.
HHS Secretary Sylvia Burwell acknowledged last week the Obama administration doesn't have a backup plan if the subsidies are struck down.
We don't have an administrative action that we believe can undo the damage.
Of questioning by the liberal justices today suggests they think the context is the key in the subsidy language, not just the literal text, that short phrase in the very big health care law. A decision is expected sometime before July. Karen Travers, ABC News at the Supreme Court.